Hello, it's Nigby. This is going to be quite a broad-ranging video now. I recently received a parcel from Lockpicking Paul. The main reason for the parcel was to receive these two Otter Arms stickers from Lockpicking Paul via Brett Sucks. So thank you very, very much, Lockpicking Paul and Brett Sucks. But also obviously thank you to Otter Arms for the sending of the stickers. I also have one of his Firehouse's commemorative coins or medallions. Other people have received these as well, so there we go. Bentonville Fire Department. That's a lovely chunk of collectible metal, and just means so much because of who it's come from. I'm going to come back to those stickers in just a second. Also, because of the direction of the way parcels have been going, I got a Roy Sammons sticker and a Beer Can Bushcraft sticker, neither of which I had before. I'm going to just push this stuff out of the way. Paul being Paul couldn't just send me the stickers. He also sent me one of his own pin badges and a Roy Sammons. I think Roy actually made these and passed these on in a parcel that way. But he also made me a stand for my dimple picks. The only one that I've got to hand is this one at the moment. It's one of my earlier ones that didn't turn out so well, but I can just demonstrate how that sits in there. So sits in there, very nice, displays the pick, brilliant. I think this is his spalted sycamore. And it's an absolutely lovely piece of wood. It's just a lovely piece of wood in its own right. He also sent me this, a three-lever lever lock. He's absolutely determined to get me into lever locks. So I've now got two lever locks that have been given to me from Nick's Picks and from Lockpicking Paul. So I really must get my finger out and learn how to do that. Not been picking much at all for the last few weeks. Life has just taken over. Some very strange things going on with my life at the moment. But just going back to these stickers, Otter Arms. They came with the instructions there's one for my display board and then this one. And this one had the instructions that it was to be peeled off and stuck onto the back of my neck. Now I've held this up to the light, so I just need to. I'm just going to have a little delve around in between here. And what I've discovered is this. So if I'd have stuck this on the back of my neck, I'm not entirely sure that this video would be being made of my entirely free will. So other people that have received these stickers, did you follow the instructions? Have you found that? There seems to be a lot of hailing the otter at the moment. So I'll have a think about what to do with that. But yeah, it's just what I discovered while I was looking through the stuff. And the last thing for this video, if you've been really observant, now my videos don't always come out in chronological order that I film them, but I've having to use for the last couple of weeks my travelling vice. And what this is just a little tripod that I can take away with me on holidays and take some lockpicking kit away, and it just uses the same small rig vice. And the reason I haven't had my normal round little board is this. Just look at this. This has been done for me by my daughter's friend's father. I've said that I would only refer to him as Chris, but he's hand painted that for me. I don't know Chris. I haven't met him before, and I still haven't met him. I actually only met his wife when I went to collect it. But Chris, thank you so much for this. This is absolutely fantastic. Well, I can't thank you enough. So basically, my little this screws into there. I've got a nut epoxy into this because this is my homemade version of the chuck vice. I have to say I did it first. but the chuck vise is obviously far better designed, but the chuck vise is missing that very important penguin. And there we go. So I've really missed my wooden board. This wooden board actually gives the clicks a lot more sound, as opposed to this. That seems to deaden the feedback, whereas this seems to act like a resonating board. Now, I've not been picking a lot recently, but I thought I'd finish off with one last shout out. This is the Brinks that I got from Know the Bird recently. I've chosen it because it's a really easy lock. I have not been picking at all, but I really wanted one of these. I got it in a package from him just recently. They are an easy lock. It's a dead core with a dead shackle, but it's a 40mm 1100 or aluminium clone. So I thought I'd just, as the last part of this video, I would try and get this picked as well. Okay, so let's see how we get on. George Jim did a video on these recently, trying to categorise them. They are only sort of a yellow belt lock, so let's hope I just don't embarrass myself now by not being able to pick it after all that. Let's put some focus on the lock and a little bit of zoom. Okay, so it's down to the back. Nice click out of 5. Oh, yeah, well, that was even easier than I was expecting. Obviously, I've hit some of the stuff at the front. If you have a look at the bitting on that key, it's quite a rising bitting. I've managed to do that. It's hard to say that I've managed to do it better because it just opened, but I've managed to pick each pin and realise that I've picked each pin, and I do get a nice little bit of spool from the front pin, but there you go. That's how easy these things are. So try and get everything pertinent in shot. Otter Arms, Roy Sammons, Tinny, lockpicking Paul. Let's put some focus on there. So there you go. Going to say just a quick video, but all of a sudden it's got up to nearly 8 minutes. But I think I've covered an awful lot of stuff. Everybody that has sent me anything, thank you so much. All hail the great otter in the sky.